let's head straight to Paris, where Australia has won gold in the women's 4x200m freestyle relay in Olympic record time. Tom Maddocks has been watching it all unfold. And Tom, where are you? Tell us all about it. You're not too far from glory there in Paris.
Bridge, I'm still at the pub where the Australian swimming families are celebrating tonight because it's gold in the pool the 5th time this week. Of course, the Australian quartet of Throssell, Ariarne Titmus, Mollie O'Callaghan and Lani Pallister have powered home in Olympic record time in the final of the 4x200 metres freestyle. I've just been speaking to a lot of the parents here, including the Titmuses, who really lead the way in terms of the Dolphins family here in Paris. We had a chat to Steve, Ariarne's dad. There was a ceremonial handing over of a golden jacket, Bridge. And just to explain what this is about, it came about in Tokyo 3 years ago. And it's basically a jacket that each of the parents from the Dolphins give to another parent when their daughter or their son wins a medal. And it's a lovely, lovely ceremony, a lovely Passover. It's becoming traditional throughout these games. And when those medals are won, inscriptions are embroidered inside the jacket. So, of course, Kayla McEwen winning gold in the backstroke earlier this week, her mum was presented with that golden jacket about 20 minutes ago. It was a great ceremony, a raucous ceremony, lots of Aussies, oi, oi, ois. And we also caught up with Ariarne Titmus's parents a short time ago.
But the gold jacket started at Makepeace Island after Arnie won the 400 metres at the Tokyo Olympics. Stuart Giles, who's a wonderful, successful Brisbane businessman who owns Makepeace Island, he invited us over there for a barbecue, and unbeknownst to us, he pulled out this Tom Ford jacket and presented it to Robin and I. Now, since then, it's got a life of its own.
I love her parents. How good. Tom, from pool to
Great
track.
story, isn't it?
Yeah, so good. Let's go from pool to track because Australia claiming a bronze in the Olympics. Race walk the 20 kilometres in very, very hot conditions. Jemima Montag, a new Olympic champion.
Spot on there, Bridge. Good summary. It's hard to imagine how hot it was and humid it was this morning, given it's just been bucketing rain down here in Paris. But it was tough conditions for the walkers over that 20 course through the heart of Paris. And Jemima Montag, the 26-year-old from Melbourne, stuck with the pack, and a very hard-earned bronze medal for Montag. Her first Olympic medal. She just missed the podium in Tokyo 3 years ago, but this is a very well-deserved recognition of her efforts. Her coach, Brent Valance, said after the race that he was ecstatic about Jemima Montag's performance. So too her friends and family. We caught up with her grandma and her uncle, who were at a watch party with the Maccabee Athletics Club, watching on and cheering on with little Australian flags as Jemima Montag crossed the line in 3rd place. Let's have a listen to the uncle and her grandma.
Feel wonderful. She has just done us so proud. She's the gorgeous girl. I'm just so happy.
We couldn't be happier.
No, couldn't be happier. Anything can happen at the Olympics. The conditions, how you feel. She was just wonderful.
There's Team Gem there speaking from Melbourne. Well, we can't let you go without talking about Simone Biles, proving herself once again.
Yep. I was at Bercy Arena this afternoon, the gymnastics stadium, Bridge, and a huge international and, of course, American following showing up there to see arguably the greatest gymnast of all time, Simone Biles. Today in the all-round event for the women, that means the individual all-round event, that is 4 apparatus, the uneven bars, the vault, the beam and the floor. And it was a near flawless effort performance from Simone Biles. There was one little slip up, but she finished really strongly on her pet apparatus, that is the floor. She was the last gymnast up, and her score ensured that she won a 9th Olympic medal, her 6th gold, which is hard to believe, and her 2nd gold here at Paris alone, of course, after winning the USA team event, or the team event for the USA earlier in the week.
Yeah, phenomenal. And that's not all from day 6. Tom, what else are you keeping your eye on going forward?
The Opals have bounced back after a bad loss to the Nigerians in their opening group match. They've collected themselves and they've managed to beat the Canadians by 5 points in Lille, so they're on the board and back on track. And then the Kookaburras hit back too after a loss to Belgium in their last game. They've beaten New Zealand earlier today, and the Hockeyroos have drawn 3-3 with Argentina, which is actually not a bad result given how dominant the Argentinians usually are. The Australians scored right at the death, a penalty corner to equalise that match, Bridge.
Tom Maddocks, thanks a lot.